In the days when Babylon was the greatest city on earth, mankind lived in placid ignorance of the grandeur, vastness, and horror of the cosmos. Yet such tranquility is not meant to persist. Hello, everyone, and we are Vorpal Tales, and I, myself, am Dwayne. You guys can find me on the internet at Made of Kimchi, and I will be your arbiter for this evening. This is the second to last episode of Black Void Under Nebulous Skies. If you love everything that Vorpal Tales has to offer, please make sure that you seek us out on the internet and don't forget to follow us here on Twitch. Make sure you guys check out our archives on our YouTube channel and make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell. Be sure to visit our webpage, vorpaltales.com, that has links to all of our social media, our Discord, and our Patreon. Make sure you guys check out the calendar to ensure that you don't miss any of your favorite shows and see all of the new shows that have just started up this week. If everyone out there is looking to increase your RPG and dice repertoire, check out our affiliate link on our webpage and check out all the cool things offered up by Hit Point Press, QU Empire, Dungeon Crate, and Gemhammer and Sons. For Dungeon Crate, if you wish to get a slight discount, use Vorpal Tales DC, all capitalized, for $5 off a subscription. And in mentioning Gemhammer and Sons, make sure that you guys head over to their current Kickstarter, which I'm going to throw in the chat, to see all of the awesomeness that Rolluck's Guide to Violence has to offer for your next 5e adventure.
Very cool.
Yes, the Kickstarter is already fully funded and is well into its stretch goals. It's got 4 days left, so jump on the bandwagon and support. As always, our shoutouts go to Astral Tabletop for the virtual gaming space that you are hearing all of this fun music and in which we have our character sheets in. A thank you to Modifius and Black Void Games for bringing the wonders of the Void to our tables. Special thanks to N8 Mid for the custom character sheets that we use, and you too can use if you use Astral Tabletop. A thank you goes to Love Your Rebellion, a non-profit group that empowers marginalized groups through the arts. Please be sure to check out their website, loveyourrebellion.org. Much love goes to our Patreons. From the Snickersnacks to the Jabberwockies, you guys keep this project moving forward, and we greatly appreciate all your support. But last but not least, thank you to all of our subscribers, our viewers, and our fans. We love you equally. Having said that, let us meet the players who will be facing the horrors of the void. Travelers, please introduce yourself. Tell everyone where you can be found and who you will be playing this evening.
Hello, I am Kisama. You can find me on Twitter at TrueKisama, and tonight I am Omesh, the Mystic.
Hi everyone, my name is Ray Alexa, and tonight I will be playing Yanka Westmore, your thief.
Hey there, I'm at Space Lord PJs. Tonight I will be playing Sniffs the Fine Grass.
I was like, you had to think about that for a second.
It's been a while. It's been a long week, so.
How fine is that grass?
It's pretty fine. It's the finest in all of South Farthing.
Beautiful. So with introductions and all of that out of the way, let's dive right in. So if you remember, I know that we were out last week. You guys were traversing the void in a ship that you procured from the Ord embassy in Laheen. You also have a contingent of Farandani Enclave members and 2 Void Navigators, 1 Ord and 1 human. Your contingent consists of the 14 sailors that are helping you steer and handle the sails on your ship. You also have the detachment of 10 Rasha Galam soldiers with their captain in tow. my count stands correct, and because I'm the arbiter, it will. You have 13 days left in your travel based on your traversing rolls until you reach pretty much where you think you guys are going.
13 days. Holy crap.
13 days. Now that's 13 days in the void.
Yeah, I just...
Your first couple of days were fairly rough. A lot of sanity was lost. A lot of strange things seen. A lot of strange things heard. One of those last things that you did hear was the ominous, like, somewhere deep, far off in the void.
Oh yeah, we heard like a void whale or something like that.
Yeah, kind of like a whale's call. Yes, very, very astute of you, Snips.
I'm awesome like that.
And over the past day or so, everything's been fairly boring. You haven't really passed anything exciting. More or less just floating aimlessly through the blackness. However, your navigators, both of them, in fact, have stated that you are well on course. And you are now 10 days out. But every day and every turn of the hourglass that signifies, the rising of the sun, that whale's call, that ominous has gotten closer. At first, you thought it was coming from in front of you. But as time has gone and you've changed course once or twice, you realize that it is coming from your side. It always seems to be on the side. The left side of the ship at that. No matter which way you turn. As if whatever is following you is correcting course along with you.
Is it almost like something is following us?
You could say that.
Also, is there such thing as void pirates?
Roll lore.
Oh shit!
I want to be a void pirate.
Just got intense. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. Is this just common lore?
Yes, this is just common lore.
12.
Okay, so yes, in addition to normal pirates that are in larger bodies of water, there are such things as void pirates.
Okay.
It is usually, based on rumors that you've heard, it's usually made up of species that live in the void.
Oh, okay.
So it's very rarely anyone from a world. Any species that has a home world or a world that they that they live in, or what's that word? Their habitat, their natural habitat.
Mm-hmm.
They will traverse the void to go to other planets, but rarely will anyone live in the void other than the strange creatures that live in the void. However, it is known that there are few, very, very few species that thrive in the void. And most of these quote unquote pirates are made up of these individuals.
Interesting. Snips is gonna go up to the captain when the captain has a chance, and it's gonna be like, so, those horns, those are a thing.
And if you remember correctly, the captain is Omesh.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You guys chose Omesh as your
Oh.
captain before you left.
Oh shit! Didn't mean to. I didn't want to talk to you. Forgot
I mean,
you were the
Bianca
captain.
voted for anyone who wasn't Omesh, honestly.
How you doing, Omesh? You doing good?
Omesh is currently sat on a pillow he brought, just meditating on rage. Just
Okay.
yep. Everything's fine.
Yes. All right. That's good. That's good. Gonna leave now.
Hmm.
Right. Have a good one. So
Did you mean to go and talk to one of the navigators?
Sniffs is gonna go talk to one of the navigators when they're. By the way, that totally happened. He totally just forgot that Omesh was the captain and was just like, "Oh shit, right." He's like, "Hey, where's the captain?" And somebody points at Omesh. And he's like, "Oh fuck, don't want to talk to that guy." Kind of a chicken fucker. He goes to the Ord captain. Because we have an Ord in a normal human, I think.
Yeah, just a normal human.
Yeah. So he's gonna go talk to the Ord and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
His little frog hands are on the wheel.
Do you need?
You know, he has to stand on a little stool to like look over the actual wheel.
So is that your stool, or is that just the one you found? Like
This is the one that comes with the ship.
Oh, you ever thought about like getting one handcrafted with some like nice like velvet pillows or something for your feet because you're standing there all day?
He looks at you as if you have given him an epiphany.
I mean, maybe I don't know if memory foam is a thing around here, but when I come from, it's kind of a thing. Maybe. Anyway,
Did you want something?
Yeah, those horns, those are a thing. Am I right? Like making sounds out in the distance, off to the left, which I think is like, port or starboard or something like that.
So you've noticed those.
Yeah, you seem rather lackadaisical about the mentioning of said horns.
I was hoping not to startle anyone.
Oh, so there's reason to be a little concerned.
Yes.
Oh, why?
So the story goes that whenever anyone travels the void and they hear the horns of the void, disaster awaits. I have only known one Ord that has survived after hearing these howls. He speaks of a large ship, much larger than the one that we are in now, fully armed and captained by a void changeling.
Void changeling. What is that?
No roll on this one, but you would know that a void changeling, you probably have seen one in your travels. They're not strictly of the void, but they do thrive in the void. Imagine like a Chronicles of Darkness changeling in the hedge.
Okay.
But this one lives in the void.
Oh, so it's just
couple of eye, couple sets of eyes. Probably he's got 4 arms. Kind of looks insecty, almost stick-like. Very good at magic, mysticism.
Okay.
Manipulators of the mind.
So, what's your plan if they, they show up or something?
He unfurls like a little piece of papyrus, whatever, paper, and you see that he has been charting the course that you guys have taken.
Mm-hmm.
You can see certain offshoots that look like different rivers almost.
Right.
And kind of hands it to you, puts his hand back on the wheel. He says, I've been tracking them as best I can. Anytime that we've noticed sound, I've plotted it here, and you can see that he's just put, very, very crude. It's just X's every time that he's heard it. And you can definitely see that it is moving, and the distance that it was is now much closer to where your ship currently is.
Oh, shit.
He kind of points and he's like, yeah, we should be about here in this current.
And,
if we can't find a faster current, we will be set upon within a day.
And, what's the plan there?
To find a faster current, or what happens if we get set upon?
Both?
Well, if we find a faster current, obviously we will get to our destination much quicker. I believe, by my calculation, we have about 9 or 10 days.
Oh, yeah.
Based on this
Okay.
current speed.
Interesting. All right. So,
Now, I have noticed, I am merely the navigator. I am not the captain. I have noticed that there are no armaments on this ship.
kind of looks around and like, oh shit! I thought we got those. No, no cannons. No, shit. Whose fault is that? Tell you what, I'm friends with the captain, so I'm gonna go talk to him. See, just be like, hey, no guns, need a faster current. Might have to fight some void pirates. Are we calling them void pirates? Is that the thing? Calling them void pirates.
That is the only name.
Going to call them void pirates. Thank you. All right, gonna go talk to the captain. Be right back. He saddles up to Omesh again. Just like, hey, I was still meditating. Is he?
Omesh's eye twitches,
Yeah.
just in anger.
Hey, you're the captain, so figured. I don't know if you spoke with the navigator or not, but there's a slight problem.
What is it?
So you've heard the horns, right? Or heard the horns left, I guess I should say. You've heard the horns, correct?
I have. Very aggravating.
So, the navigator, the little frog dude, he says that is void pirates, captained by a void changeling, I believe. He said something along those lines. And we ain't got no guns, dude.
Omesh's eyes open, and he bounds up from the pillow. Well, this is an issue.
Yeah, we have no armaments on our boat. Slight oversight on our part, I believe, when we made deals. To be fair, I don't think any of us know that there was such thing as void pirates at the time, so, I don't blame you or anyone else.
You probably did not.
Yeah, I just assumed that it was so difficult to stay and travel in the void that there wouldn't be crime out here.
Right.
Or anyone.
Kind of getting eaten by the blackness kind of, makes it difficult to crime.
Right. All right. So Omesh has void cognizance. So
Yes.
if there was anything within 50 meters that is in any way, shape, or form a void event, Omesh would know. And I feel like a void changeling is definitely one of those events. So Is there an event within 50 meters of Omesh? Is there a void thing?
What is your enlightenment level?
It is at 2.
Roll me a d12 and then add that.
Yeah, that's a 9.
You do feel something. It's not really a void event. But at the same time, it feels as if something is trying to mask its approach.
And under void cognizance, I would know its general direction and potency. But it's masked, so maybe not potency, but general direction. Would I get general direction?
Yes, it is off the starboard bow.
Okay.
And zenith negative 20.
Omesh turns and looks directly towards that general direction.
You don't see anything.
Strokes his chin. Right.
You do hear the and it is much closer.
All right. I have an idea.
I am willing to hear idea.
Do our guards have any sort of ranged weaponry, since we did have guards with us?
You do have guards. Let's see. What do they have? That's actually I have to open another PDF. Oh my god. I'm going to say that if you want them to, then yes, you would be able to have. There's 10 of them, so let's say half of them could be armed with ranged weapons, half of them could have melee weapons.
Good to know. All I need is a arrow and around 50 meters worth of rope if we have it on this ship.
Now you did hand money out, and they did gain supplies, so we will say that rope is one of the supplies that they got.
All right.
You know, rope, wood, food, water.
So my plan, my wonderful plan, tie the rope to this arrow, use forces to launch this arrow at 80 meters per second, instantaneously, just down in that general direction, and see if I hit something.
Just see if
it'll take a minute to channel and prepare. So Omesh just holds this arrow menacingly for 1 minute, just staring off into the void.
Bianca walks up to you and just like, if she had bubble gum, she'd be like blowing it and like probably in Omesh's ear, like, what are you doing?
Just silence, just a shh. Focusing. Rolled a 27.
Damn.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, after a minute, Omesh lifts up the arrow and with minimal force just kind of throws the arrow, and it goes 80 meters instantaneously just into the void.
So you see the arrow for about just that second as it flies and pierces the darkness. Because it's flying so fast, you do hear like a... Especially because the rope is now quickly coming off the deck of the ship, unraveling, making that is it tied off?
I'm gonna say Omesh didn't have the forethought to tie this rope off to something. So no.
So
Not in this plan.
after about 50 meters, the end of the rope goes flying over the side of the ship. Then about a second later, you hear through the darkness, you hear the sound of wood splintering. But not just as if someone hit a door with an axe. It's as if someone hit a wooden gate with a shitload of people. Like a small contingent. That's how fast this thing was moving. And it is at that moment that you hear the roar, and it is almost on you.
Oh, so they're real fucking close then. Wow, good thing I asked. You know, you should all be thanking me for this, otherwise you would have not known. Just saying.
Everyone
Thank
on
you.
deck, everyone that's on deck, roll observation. Actually, just roll awareness. Straight up awareness.
Ooh. 10. No, 11. Sorry.
That is an 18.
Oh,
It's been
shit.
so long, I nearly forgot what dice to use.
12.
Ah, what?
What you got?
12.
Okay, so all of you see this. Just as the sound ends in the last blaring, you see the faint, almost witch light, similar to the one that you have on deck that keeps, that keeps just enough light on the deck to allow you to see through the darkness. But the lights that you see are not the blue flickering that you have, but they are a dark purple. And unlike your ship, where you have maybe 4 of them on the deck, you see about 8 or 9. You can't be sure. But your best guess is this ship is probably twice the size of yours.
Twice the size. Holy shit. How many men? Do we know how many men? Did I hear that?
You have 14 sailors that are not very good at fighting. They're more for, fixing the sails and,
Mm-hmm.
swabbing the poop deck. Then you have your 10 Rasha Galam soldiers. Their captain, which is, for lack of a better term, he's an elite.
Mm-hmm.
Your 2 void navigators. The boy. And one of the Ragged Catharsis that's hiding somewhere.
Oh, right. The creepy dude. Kind of look at Omesh and be like, shouldn't you be telling people to, like, hoist the mainsails and bend down hatches and draw swords and shit like that?
Omesh just looking out in the void, eyebrow twitching as he's trying to channel something. Just goes, yes, that. You do that.
No, oh shit, like fucking second command here. Great. Hey, go and find the. You said there was a captain of the guard.
Yes.
Does he have a name?
No, he is just captain of the guard. I don't have a name for him.
Hello, Captain. Captain, how are you? Having anyway, pleasant
Yes.
exercise. We're about to be in combat, so you should get your soldiers and batten down hatches and hoist mainsails and draw
At the
swords.
mention of combat, he like puts his hand to where his sword is on his
whoa,
side.
really active here. I see.
And he looks around. He's like, "Where? I don't see anything."
It's off to the left side, whatever that side.
It's like, "Yes, I will. I will assemble the troops." And he runs off to each individual soldier, and you see him pointing towards the left side of the ship. Those with arrows line up on the left side. You can see them like getting ready to notch arrows.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other 5 melee soldiers stand behind them. And he yells over to you, Sniffs. "We are ready."
Excellent. Fire at will or defend, stuff. when
Fire at will and or defend.
I mean, if they fire at will and they take some people out, that would count as defending. So.
Best defense is good offense, all right?
All right, so you wish them to fire a volley?
I mean,
Is standing at your command.
Is it even possible for them to see where they're trying to hit?
Give me, roll me a d12.
Oh, shit. Not great.
What'd you get? A d12.
A 3.
Yeah. I mean, because you have given them directions in which they can see the lights.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, then like hit that deck. Try to hit the deck and litter their deck with arrows is really what he's trying to get him to do.
You see the captain raise his sword up out of his sheath. And it does the ready. They all take up their bow. They notch it. Swings down his sword and it hits like the edge of the ship. And they launch their arrows. You see 5 arrows fly off. And there's that couple of seconds where it's silent and dark because of the void. And then you can barely hear like they hit something.
There's no screaming.
No screaming.
Oh shit! I have an arrow in my chest, yelling at that thing.
And the ship is, it's still a good 30 meters away. Not sure how that is. That is in feet.
90 feet.
And we know
90
the horns are bad. Like we know that that's a sign
Yes.
of. Okay.
And just as that last arrow, you hear the sound goes off again, and it takes you a second as all of you have to cover your ears because it is so loud.
Oh man.
As it is upon you.
Captain, you don't have any pitch. You can't dip that in some oil and light some fires and set fire to the boat or something like that.
You said they were 30 meters away.
30 meters away. But before you have a chance to do anything, you hear a thunk. Omesh, roll me a D100.
Oh, no. That's a 48.
Right. Low will be 1, high will be 2. You got lucky on this one. Sort of, I guess. Lucky. Seconds after you hear that thwomp, a giant ballista flies across the main deck and skewers the human navigator as his body goes flying off into the void.
Oh shit.
Oh, is he still alive? Does he scream? Is he screaming?
Oh
back at
yes,
me?
he's screaming.
Okay, great. So, human navigator is slightly more important than burning this entire ship. Uh, hmm.
As soon as that happens, the Ord navigator just whips the wheel, and you feel the entire ship list to the right.
Oh boy.
It's nuts.
And it is now that you can start to hear the screams of, like, not pain, but as in a horde of individuals rallying for a battle.
Captain, you might have fire at will and have your swordsmen, do sword shit.
Boy. Okay, so the human navigator's over. The fuck over there.
He's gone.
He's gone into the void.
Poor
Yeah,
bastard.
no. Okay,
I mean,
poor
you
bastard's
could
gone.
try and you can try some mysticism to try and grab him and pull him back in. He's probably still not going to survive.
Yeah, he's done. I can fix some wounds. I can't fix missing most of your organs. Ballistas are massive. Okay. How much time would you say it will take for the ships to sort of meet and for people to start crossing over?
2 minutes.
I'm assuming they're 2 minutes. Oh, lovely. Okay, first minute. Yeah. How many people are on our ship? Just real quick.
On your ship, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus you 6. So 20.
That's 9 total. Okay. How many of those people are guards?
How many of those are guards? 11, including the captain. I'm not counting the sailors. They're there, but
Okay, I would like to increase everyone's agility by 2 of the guards and the party for
Yeah, look at that.
this will last 15 minutes.
Ooh.
It is difficulty 13. And that's a 3. So that doesn't work at all. So Omesh, for a solid minute, is just staring, teeth gritting, lets out a shout to try and rally everyone. Nothing happens magically. I don't know if that does rally anyone, but that's that.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
so
Well, you tried.
from here on out, because the ships are so close, any mysticism that you try to roll, Omesh, and Sniffs, the difficulty is going to increase by 2.
Oh. Wait, why does that increase? Like, why do more people make things increase?
Because there is someone else on that ship
Oh.
that is pressing.
What fucker needs to die?
Your characters don't know that, but I will tell you that.
Okay.
Void changelings have an ability to suppress.
Oh, well, that guy's gotta die. He needs to die. Somebody should make him die.
All right. One last bit of mysticism.
Okay.
It'll take a minute. Would they be 15 meters away by this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the bow of the ship start to come up as it's starting to turn with your ship to meet side by side.
How large is their ship, would you say, based
fucking-
on like object scale?
Based on object scale,
Large, huge, gargantuan.
gargantuan.
Oh.
Jeez.
Because I think your ship is even considered large.
So it's 10. Okay, difficulty 15 to cause tiny fires all throughout their ship.
Is that with your
After
plus
1 minute.
2?
That is with the +2.
Okay.
That is a 12. So that's a no.
We're like,
Omesh spends these 2 minutes just staring out angrily and gripping his fists and just shouting like a maniac. And nothing happens.
At this point, the ships are, as the minutes go by, the ships are side by side now. Not close enough for a boarding party, but definitely close enough. The howl of the void goes off again, and for a split second, all of everyone on your ship, even the ragged catharsis, which just so happens to be meandering around the deck, you can tell that everyone winces. And for the three of you, you notice it doesn't do any damage, but there are trickles of blood coming out of your ear. Just from the sheer volume of it, the decibels.
Don't like that. Ugh.
Then you hear a cry come out from the other ship. Baka! And you hear another. This time you can see it. It's not moving as fast as the ballista was, but it seems to be this large ball. It doesn't look like a cannonball or anything, not like a stone. It kind of looks wet. As it spins through the air towards your ship, your witch lights start to dance off of it. You can see that it is indeed like a moist ball. And that moist ball hits the deck. For a split second, nothing happens. But then that ball unfurls. You realize that it's not a ball, but a giant slug that has been wrapped up like one and catapulted from one ship to the other. And now we will roll initiative.
Ugh.
And that's dexterity or agility?
Yes.
Agility, okay.
9.
11.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we keep rolling if we roll a 12?
No, not for initiative.
Okay. That is a 15. Of course, my first actual 12 of the night is on initiative.
If I do remember correctly, though, when you roll a 12 on initiative, you get to act first
You do.
and then act again later on your
Yes.
actual initiative count.
Yes. So you get an extra
I-
action.
I get the surprise round.
Yes, you do get yeah.
It's mine.
All right. So, Sniffs, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d12 if you please and add 2.
6.
All right. So your soldiers will go on 6.
Okay.
And any of you, if you want to do it combined, or if someone wants to take them and do that, that is completely up to you. All right, where's this slug at? There you are.
I was making Esther go with it.
Did not roll very well. Only rolled a. However, the enemy ship is also going to go into initiative as well, because it has its own shit. It got an 8.
Hmm.
But Bianca, you do get the act first because you did roll a 12, and then you will get to go again because you're first in the initiative.
I think my
This giant
computer.
ball of slime kind of unfurls on the deck. You can see that it has giant giant pincers, different tubules that are sticking out of its body. Looks very, very wet, very slimy. Seems to be a giant, kind of like weird sack-looking mass on its back. Green drool falls out of its mouth, small.
All right. I am going to attack it with my superior dagger.
Mhm.
And this that is a 14 to hit.
14 will hit it, yes.
Cool. And that is 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do it again.
Gonna do it again.
Yes.
Are you ambidextrous?
I am not.
You can only attack once.
Okay. Did my knife get stuck in it?
No, it did not get stuck in it, and you made a good gash in its body as some blood starts to roll out, and it's very, very deep green, even more almost black in the hue of the witch lights that you have on deck. Roll me a D100. Tell me high or low,
Hold on.
or roll percentile.
I know. I have to get one. I've never rolled one of these things. I don't think. This is my dice bag. It's a sweet honey on it. Where is a D? Oh, did I find one? I did. No, you're a D10. There we go. Hi.
Okay. High is bad.
Hmm.
For the remainder of this battle, high is bad.
All right.
So as you cut into it, you do damage to it. And like I said, it does start to bleed that green, almost black in the light, kind of ooze. But as you swipe at it, you accidentally hit your hand on one of the protruding kind of masses on its back, and roll me stamina.
All right. There we go. That is a 12.
Okay. So for a split second, you feel your hand as it hit this sack on the back. You feel your hand going numb, but the feeling returns. However, your next attack is going to be at a -3.
Okay. Bianca just that really means you're just a son of a bitch.
But now you may take your second turn, your actual initiative.
All right. That is a 13.
13 will hit.
Thank you. +5 modifier. 5 damage.
All right. And again, roll stamina.
All right.
Or actually, no, you're good. Only make you do it once around. Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna back up.
Okay. Omesh, it is your turn.
All right. I will be preparing a mystic phenomenon. Surprise, surprise. Everyone playing the at-home game, take a shot.
I got coffee. Does that work?
Yeah. It will take 1 round to fully channel, but I am looking to increase my agility by 2 for 9 seconds. So I'll be rolling that at the start of my next turn.
Okay. Then it is Sniff's turn.
Sniffs is going to try to introduce the concept of math to this slug.
Okay. So whatever your DC was, it's going to be +2.
Oh, boo. 14 though. Yeah, rolled a 14.
What was your DC? I don't even remember.
Shit, I always have to figure that out every week.
It's in your notes.
Oh yeah, it's in my character notes. Yes, there it is.
Yeah. So yeah, that would have made it 14. That's what you needed.
Oh, cool. All right, dope. Oh yeah, there it is. DC 12. Cool. So it takes 3 psychic damage as it tries to compute, literally, and then 3 sanity damage. Sanity loss, I should say.
All right. This has no protection on that. You see its head kind of waver back and forth as you see the math penetrate the body. And you can see that it is slightly confused it.
Oh, cool.
Anything else from you?
Just kind of look at the captain, just like, give them hell. Don't relent.
As this slug kind of screeches out in pain, you hear from the ship, the gargantuan ship that is alongside yours. You hear a la 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 lee, almost like a battle cry. Screeches, howls, and then you see some individuals start to swing over. Now, these creatures you probably have never seen before. You may have heard of them.
Mm.
They are they're very odd looking. All of them seem to have 3 sets of eyes set into a very elongated forehead, almost a xenomorph like forehead. Except they have tusks on their face over lipless mouths. And it seems like the skin on their bodies is just so tightly drawn on the body that it accents all of their skeletal features. The bones in their head, the spikes on their back, skeletal structure all through their body. Their limbs, their arms look ridiculously long compared to their body. Their legs slightly so. You can see that their feet have like hooves instead of toes or claws or anything like that. Some of them are carrying whips as they're swinging across. Others have very strange looking sword that seems to even though there's very little light, but the little bit from your witch lights, it almost seems to reflect the darkness.
Mm. It's weird.
4 of these individuals land on your main deck.
How many did you say landed?
4.
4. Okay.
But that is going to be their turn. Omesh, you know languages, correct?
I know High Darj, and that's it.
You hear another individual slightly in the distance yell out some words that you do not recognize. And now it is the Rasha Galam's turn. It is up to you guys who they attack or what they do. If they attack the ship, if they attack these now encroaching pirates, or this roly-poly that's hanging out on the deck.
I feel like some of them should engage the soldiers that came over and then continuing lobbing arrows. Maybe try to set their deck on fire.
I'm sure there's one guard that goes over to the roly-poly and tries to take it out.
Oh, kill it.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. Ah.
I got this. Yeah. Okay, so the ones with their bows will you just want them to shoot regular arrows, or do we have anything to do you like them to light something? I will allow that. I'm sure that you have some type of fire creating device that you could light arrows.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
their name is Omesh.
My name's Omesh. I can
I
make
am the fire starter. I can do it half the time.
Okay, so we're gonna make those guys. Okay. So get a +2. See how many of these guys they kill. Sniffs, go ahead and roll me a d12 and add 1.
13.
13.
Sorry, 14.
Even better. So they launch these arrows, slightly flaming, with whatever type of rags that were lit with flint, and you see them fly over, and they hit the main deck of the enemy's ship, and you do start to hear screaming as many of them hit. Uh, 2 of them don't hit anyone. 3 of them hit actual people that are on the deck, and you can see the bodies start to flame up.
Nice.
Making their deck ever so slightly easier to see. Which leads to slight dismay as you realize exactly how many are on this vessel. So including the 4 that had come over, just by a guesstimate, you can make out another 20.
That's a lot of peoples. Don't like this. Don't like this at all.
These guys are on fire, so they will take continual damage. And you have taken out 3 of them.
Just 3.
Just 3. Yeah, just 3.
Okay.
But now it is the slug's turn.
Don't like the sound of that.
Oh, but we didn't have the one guy go over and hit the slug. So Omesh, go ahead and roll for the hero.
Slug smasher.
So on a roll of a d12, that's a 2.
He didn't make it.
You didn't.
It's not. It's not what you want to hear.
Nope. He swings, misses, and
Probably
yeah,
get some goose.
I'm not gonna do anything bad to him.
I mean, he made life choices. He has to live with them.
But as he is the closest thing to this slug, slug moves around insanely fast. Definitely not what you were expecting for a no-legged creature. But it seems like the fluid that it secretes out onto the deck makes it move with great ease. And it swings its tail around in the air. And as it comes down on this poor slug smasher soldier, you see 4 giant stingers pop out of it.
No.
As it goes to hit him in the chest.
Oh, it's gonna.
Rolled a 10.
Don't like this.
Your soldiers have. Your soldiers have a difficulty of 8 to hit. However, they do have 2 damage reduction. They're all d12 plus 1. for damage and a +2 to attack, just in case I forget. But yes, sadly, it hits the the poor man directly into the chest cavity. And you can see that its butt starts to rise as it looks like it's injecting venom into his body.
Hmm.
Ooh, gonna take. Oh, it rolled garbage on damage, so he's only gonna take 1 damage from the actual piercing of his flesh.
Mm-hmm. He's only taking 1 butt damage.
Yeah, he's only taking 1 butt damage, but
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 gotta make a stamina roll.
Oh. Oh no.
why has he got to do that? That didn't sound
He
right.
did very well on.
Oh, good. Yay. Good job. Good job, hero.
He is a hero.
Yeah.
The
So
one
he,
we
as
needed.
his stinger sticks into him, he's just kind of like, ah, and he bats it down with his sword, and it comes out. Blood's kind of coming out of his chest, but he seems okay.
That's dope.
That brings us back to the top with Bianca.
we still got that slug guy there or not?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. We still got the slug.
Yeah, the slug is still there.
Cool, I'm gonna hit it again. No, I did not.
What did you roll?
Or maybe, I don't know, an 8.
That hits.
Oh, never mind. I did. Okay, cool. I'm like, that doesn't hit.
They move quickly, but they're not very agile.
All right.
Try to wrap your brain around that one.
Imagine if you can someone going down a slip and slide.
Mm-hmm.
4 damage.
All right. Roll me that percentile again.
Maybe. There it is. No, my slash drive. Low.
You are all right. You managed to stab it in an area with no mucus sacs on it.
Ew.
Omish.
All right,
let
doing that.
off your
So the mystic effect. Difficulty 10. I rolled an 8. It didn't work. My agility does not go up by any points.
Just
Can I
You're not
see
having
the
good
other deck, though? How many people are now being set on fire?
Yes, there are
The
3
other
of them that were on fire. Their bodies are now laid out on the deck itself. They are no longer moving. You see others, large contingents, groups of 2 and 3 moving around. 3 of them seem to be resetting a catapult. Another 3 seem to be getting ready to reload the ballista.
How far away from me would the catapult be? Roughly.
Within 20 meters.
Within 20 meters? Okay, I will keep that in mind for next round as I start channeling a phenomenon to set that catapult on fire.
Okay. But now the bad guys go. The bad guys on your deck.
don't like this.
Luckily enough, you have contingents of soldiers. So half of them are going to attack these soldiers, half of them are going to attack you. However, it seems that most of them want to go after Omesh. It's as if someone had told them that there is a mystic on the vessel.
Omesh, how did that happen?
So 2 of them run for
done
Omesh. The ones with sword-looking, the nice glinting swords, go after Omesh. The ones with whips go after 2 of your Rasha Galams. Omesh, I need. Does a 12 hit you?
It does.
Okay, you're only going to take 9 damage. One of that is armor piercing.
I have no armor.
9 damage.
And there goes my mystic phenomenon manifesting. That goes right out the window as I've been
because you took
distracted with a
damage?
stab wound.
Oh, shit.
Oof.
The other one did not.
Are you sure about that?
You rolled like a 3.
3 plus what?
A 3.
Oh,
I
just
rolled.
a 3
I rolled a
straight
2, and they only get a +1 to hit. So.
Oh wow, these are bad pirates then. Huh? Wow. I'm safe.
Yeah,
I'll
they're
take
not
it.
very good at hitting. It's their weapons that do. When they do, they hurt.
I have a defensive 8, in case anyone's wondering. Very low.
I think mine's
Very
low,
low.
too.
The other 2 attack your other guards. Your other 4 melee guards, I should say. And they actually do not. Oh, they do. One of them gets an attack off. And does real nasty damage.
Don't like that.
Yeah, one of your melee soldiers is able to easily move the whip, dodge out of the way as it comes in and slashes or cracks at him. The other one wasn't so lucky, and it seems like these whips have like almost like daggers attached to them, small shards. As it whips across this guy's face, it leaves a huge gash, and he takes 11 damage.
Ooh.
I need to double check and look at their health. Okay. Yeah, and that guy is not looking good. He is bleeding in the face. He's probably half blind already.
No.
But it is Sniffs to Find Grass's turn.
Does Sniffs, the character, know about this void changeling causing problems? No, he doesn't.
Do you have any enlightenment? You just have mysticism.
I just have. I'm a Gnostic.
So you might not know where it's coming from. Yeah, you have no enlightenment. But you would definitely realize that it seems ever since this ship has gotten closer, your ability to force math on people has gotten slightly more difficult. So you know something is making it harder.
Okay. You said their ship was like twice the size of ours, right?
Yes.
Shit. Now, the void, is it like, are we sailing on water? Are we sailing on air? What exactly are we sailing on?
Yes.
Yeah, the void.
Yeah. Imagine if.
Think space.
That's what I've been
I think
imagining.
viscous.
Okay, so it is
Think
space.
space.
Okay.
Yeah, it's space, but there are liquid elements to it.
Mm-hmm.
Think
because you
space,
have-
but thicker.
It's like soup.
So
Like,
can,
That's what,
so can we
that's what I'm
see
imagining.
their rudder? Like, how do these things navigate exactly?
Yes, it's just like a regular boat.
Okay,
So yes, there are rudders.
and is
this
their
one is
rudder
even-
just hanging out there in the open? Like, is it targetable?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like the archers, because shooting flaming arrows across is not necessarily super effective. I want to direct them and point them at their rudder and sails and just try. I want to direct them to fuck up the ship so that if we tell our oared captain to just pull away, they won't necessarily be able to follow.
Okay. I will allow you to do that on their turn, but what does Sniffs want to do?
That he's saying that, and then so Sniffs is that slug thing is pretty bad. Yeah, he's gonna math blast he's gonna math blast the slug and teach it calculus, which is gonna hurt anybody's brain, to be honest. I rolled a 15 earlier to
All right.
speed things up.
So that will hit. It takes another 3, and how much sanity?
Nah, I can't pick up this dice. 4.
Roll me percentile.
Percentile. Six.
I was actually kind of hoping you were going to read that or roll that. So these are just creatures. They don't have a whole sanity is not a really big thing in creatures.
Okay.
However, you you have severely sanitized its mind.
Is it now aware of its existence and gained sentience? And
no, the confusion that you give it as you batter its mind with, Euclidean numbers, throws it into a rage.
Oh.
So I will roll percentile on my turn to determine whether it will attack your guards, you guys, or its own people.
Okay, cool.
It is now, it's raving.
I like this.
Not meaning that its tentacles pulled out, glow sticks or anything like that. But now the bad ship will act.
Hmm.
And you hear another boom. And another flying ball through the air. This one's significantly larger. And this one, when it hits the deck, it actually cracks the actual boards in the ship and is kind of stuck, like halfway in the hold and halfway on the main deck. And as it unfurls, this slug is a good 1.5 times the size of the one that's already on the deck. Its spines that are sticking out are much longer. It actually has additional tentacles that are kind of coming out of its back, whipping around in the air, and its sacs are much bigger.
gross. Ugh. Why are these things so big?
That is all that the ship is going to do. Which means it is your soldier's turn. So I know that Sniffs wanted all of the
attack like the bowmen to attack the ship in a way that to try to damage it and throw them off.
Okay. They will attack the rudder with their arrows. Would you like them to light it again? Like use their fire
Oh
arrows?
yeah, fires I feel is the best way.
They actually hit.
Nice.
Although I rolled garbage on damage. So they only do 3 damage on the initial pummeling of the rudder. However, the rudder is on fire.
Ah, dig it. Fuck that rudder.
And it will take damage because it can't put itself out. It will take continual damage
I dig it.
through the rounds. What about your melee soldiers?
Melee soldiers engage the I mean, if Hero still thinks he's going to take out that slug, I feel like there's no deterring him. But they should probably still engage the borders.
All right, as you wish. Because there are only 2 borders against your remaining 4 melee.
Fuck those guys. Kit bent.
Yeah, they're probably going to do fairly well. However, that's a miss. That is a miss. That is a damn. But that's a hit.
Cool.
So only one of them is able to do any damage, and it is fairly good damage. It is 9 damage. Don't think these guys have any. Oh, they do. Okay. The one that's still in front of the slug will also crit. Rolling a 21.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Big damn Hero over here. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, rolled a 21. So how many is that? Where are you at, Slow? That is maximum. Okay. So sadly, he only does 6 damage times 3, which is 18. And this thing must make a willpower roll, which it failed. So it succumbs to fear and tries to start getting away.
Oh, good. Fuck that thing.
Actually, no, it gets
Wait.
about 4 feet.
Wasn't
then
it just
flies-
raging?
It was just raging.
Wow.
But it only had 18 hit points left anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, so your hero Slug Slayer just killed one.
All right, that guy gets a name. His name is Calvin.
Goodberry.
What? No. Damn it. I'm kind of tired and can't think of anything. Calvin Fresca. Nailed it.
Calvin Fresca.
Slug Slayer of Doom.
Okay.
No. Slugbane. He is
Slugbane. There you go.
Slugbane. Yep, nailed it.
However, after that, the big one does get to go. Like I said, this one is significantly larger.
Don't like that one.
Its color is actually white. The first one, now that you look at it, had like a greenish tint to it with red spikes. This one is white with bright red spikes. Bright red tentacles. And you see it looking around, you don't see it really doing anything. And then you start seeing its whole body start to undulate.
What?
Yeah. The undulations.
Don't like the sound of that.
But sadly, nothing happens.
Okay. Like nothing happens yet, and you're gonna
As in it tried to do its thing, and I guess it's just because it's halfway in the floorboards, it just can't do what it wants.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm nice.
So it is Bianca's turn.
Stab.
Stab what?
Whatever I can find.
You have your borders. You have this giant slug that's halfway into the ground.
Who? I'm gonna take care of that slug. Those slugs are gross.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Uh, 4 damage.
Okay.
And then percentile.
Percentile.
All right. Low.
You are all right. So you hit this thing just as you would have hit the other one. And you do make the same similar wound. However, the blood that comes out of this one is significantly different. And it's not that green hue that only looks black. This is actually black. Black ichor starts to drip onto the floor of the main deck and starts to sizzle.
Oh, that's not good.
Its blood is acidic.
Omesh.
Fucking hate
Looks
this.
like they're not getting that ship back. Whoever we've got this ship from isn't getting it back. The acid blood. Yeah, so I was planning to move fire around on the enemy ship or something, but the difficulty would have been a 22, and I did not feel confident about that.
Wait, you were gonna try to
Got a
do what?
14. I was gonna try and manipulate the fire with mystic phenomenon hops from one of the bodies
Holy shit.
to another person.
Oh, wow.
But I needed a 22 because I got stabbed, and however much damage you take is added to the difficulty while you're channeling a phenomenon. So, yeah, that wouldn't go and work. So, my plan is I've stacked up a difficulty 13 phenomenon, which is meant to launch these two beings, 10 meters that away off the ship.
10 meters
Difficulty
that
13.
away. All right.
10 meters that away.
Is that with your +2?
That is with the +2.
Okay.
I have it set for initiative -4. So at initiative count 7, this will be rolled.
That will go off.
Activated. Yeah. So that's a 10. Nope. Omesh is just having a temper tantrum in the middle of the deck. as
Oh
he
man,
gets
Yeah.
out.
come on, get your dice together, man. What the fuck?
Now, I remember you. I can't remember what you had. I hope you wrote it down. Remember, you had boons because you participated in the bloodletting.
Yeah, and I foolishly made them all social boons for my persuasion.
Ah.
I got the charmed talent, and I raised my persuasion by 1, and
Nailed it, sounds like.
nailed it. Perfect. I will die here, but at least I'll be fabulous while I do it.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-mm. But yeah,
What time did
that's my turn.
I'm
It is
having
also
a hard.
9:42.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I'm having a hard time. What time did we start playing? We started at 8.
Yeah, we started on time.
Started at 8.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm 15 minutes past our halftime break because I'm not paying attention.
I'm angry at this. Just letting you know.
Well, I'm sure that my bladder is also angry, although I haven't really been paying much attention to it.
Omesh is angry just generally.
Just generally. Okay, so let's hop into our halftime break. I don't know what time it. My computer says it's 9:37.
I say 9:42.
Yeah, mine too.
We'll be back at 9:50ish.
Sure.
All right, nailed it. We'll be
Stick
back.
around, everybody. We'll be right back. And we are back from our short little break. Hopefully everybody stuck around because we love to have you watching us. If you are just joining us, we are in the middle of a pirate ship battle in the middle of space. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Ships are on fire. One of them is melting. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up everything that's been going on in the past half hour.
Wait, we've been doing this for only a half hour?
Maybe longer, I don't know.
Okay.
But yes, Omesh did not do well on trying to do his thing.
Come on, Amish.
So the remaining boarders will attempt to have at you. The two that are with your melee troops will again attack your melee troops. One of them sucking really bad. The other one sucking not so bad, but not good enough. Only one of them will attack Omesh. I'm pretty sure that a 6 does not hit you.
Miraculously, it does not hit.
And the last one will actually go for Sniffs. And he only rolled a 6 as well. Like I'm just rolling for garbage for these guys. And then it is Sniff's turn.
Is anybody attacking Omesh?
Yes, one of them is attacking Omesh.
I will math blast his brain. Oh shit. Yeah. Shit. 4
Only explode once.
Oh, damn it. Okay. All right, then it's 15.
Which is, yeah, you only needed a 14. So,
Oh, right. I need a very fucking high number to do this. Shit. Okay. 3 damage.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
And 2 sanity.
Let's see how much sanity these guys have. One of the joys of living in the void is you tend to not have a whole lot of sanity anyways.
Oh, nice.
Okay. He hasn't gone insane yet, but he's getting close.
Nice.
But now the bad ship will attack again. With a ramming maneuver. As it comes closer so that none of its boarders need to swing over. And it merely just rams into your ship. Your ship takes extensive damage as boards go flying from the railing.
Wow.
Extensive. Yes. Extensive.
Okay.
Boards and railing go flying. One of your Rasha Galam archers is heaved over as splinters go through his body. All the wood exploding. And now you are kind of interlocked.
Okay. I feel like this is just mutually assured destruction at this point, so...
But now it is the Rasha Galams. So you have 4 archers left. And you still have 5 melee guys.
Okay. Still want the archers to set things on fire on their ship. And then man. Tell the swordsman to defend our ship from any boarders, because I feel like the moves we want to make is just to get away from them somehow. We don't want to leave anybody on their ship.
Okay.
Because we've only taken out like 4 of their dudes that boarded us, right? There's still like 20 something over there.
You have taken out 4 that are on their ship. You have it, and then you took out 1 slug. You still have 4 boarders on your ship,
Oh,
and pretty much a matriarch slug.
okay.
But I haven't rolled good enough to allow them to send more people, so they're just gonna keep shooting you with stuff.
Okay.
So the archers will again fire at the ship itself.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said? All right, firing at the ship.
Like sails, like critical points of
Sails.
the ship. Yeah.
All right, critical points of the ship. Those
Ca-
will hit the sail. So the sails will catch on fire. If they are not put out by their guys, they will go up in smoke in 2 rounds.
Damn.
And then your melee guys, you want them to
Continue attacking the boarders.
okay, so the 4 remaining will attack the 2 that are in front of them. That one will hit. That one will also hit. That one will also hit. That one critically failed. So between the 2, oh my god, between the 2 borders, it's 13, 16, 21. So between those 2 guys, they took 21 damage. I will just spread it out equally.
I feel like they're just taking a shit ton of damage. And
Neither of them looks very good at all. From a health standpoint, they are taking negatives on all of their actions.
Good.
What about Edward Slugslayer?
Slugbane. Edward Slugbane.
Edward Slugbang. Is he gonna go after this giant fucking one?
So I feel like Edward Slugbane thinks he just has the biggest balls at this point, and is just like, I have slain your kin, now I will slay your matriarch, and just goes at it.
Goes at it. He misses. Roll percentile.
Come on, Ed. What the fuck are you doing here? 67?
That is high.
Oh no. Edward. I'm sorry, man.
He does not hit, and his hand momentarily goes numb, a feeling that Bianca knows all too well. And he actually will not be able to use that hand, as the poison starts to spread through his body. Only for 1 round. He does have another hand.
Well, I was gonna say, well, I hope so, but then I was like, no, this is Black Void. He might
Yeah,
just
it's Black
be...
Void. You sometimes you just don't know.
Right.
I'd have 3 other hands. We don't know.
Yeah, he could have 3. And then yes, having hit that slug, the slug will then turn. You know what? It's gonna try and undulate again. It's gonna
No, it needs undulation. Is no.
Oh dear. It rolled a 31. 31 to undulate.
I'm sorry. How?
I rolled a 12, and then I rolled an 8, and it has a +9.
Why are we fighting these things?
Yes, so it will undulate and affecting all three of you. Omesh, Sniffs, and Bianca. Let us see what bad things happen.
Wait, how? It's just hitting me from a random distance?
It can sow chaos. It is one of its signature moves.
This thing's the worst.
Oh, but it only rolled a 1 plus 6. What is 1 plus 6?
7.
I think that was the okay one. Yes. Bianca, would you roll me a d6, please?
Three.
As a pulse of crystal clear darkness, if that makes any sense, releases from this slug. There is an odd rolling echo that hangs on every sound in the area, causing disorientation and unease in your ears. It is similar to that that you heard earlier. You are slightly unable to speak. Therefore, we will have to see if any of your orders are understood by your Rasha Galams. And all of your awareness rolls, as well as resisting fear, are at a -1 penalty. So it's not too bad. It's hard to talk, it's hard to see, and if you have to roll fear, it's at a -1. I think you got off lightly. Bianca,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Right. So who's around that I can try to kill?
You can get to anyone. This is a very open, not really worried about distance. You have
right.
You have 2 individuals that are, or no, actually 1 individual that is attacking Sniffs, which didn't do very well, 1 that is on Omesh, and 2 which are in combat with your guards, plus the giant slug that's on your deck.
I am going to. Okay. Follow-up question.
Yes.
Between Sniffs and Omesh, who looks like they're having the harder time in the fight?
Probably Omesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it in
Okay.
perspective. Omesh is mildly obese and has been stabbed and is fighting a man unarmed. That's
Randomly,
the
he,
picture here. And
yeah,
Omesh has just been throwing a temper tantrum the whole time, trying to do phenomenon that are not working.
I think that's the first time you've mentioned that Omesh is slightly obese.
I've mentioned it a handful of times.
No, I've heard
have
that
the
mentioned,
mild
yeah.
obese.
Yeah.
A total of like 4 times over the past few months of us playing this game.
Because, like,
So
in
not
my brain,
often.
Because, like, in my brain, whenever I picture Omesh, he's always like
skinny old man.
Not specifically. He, like, once I learned that he wasn't human, he kind of looks almost like, in my brain, he's looked like a stick insect. Have you ever?
Wait, Elmesh, you're a cat dude, aren't you?
Omesh is not a cat or an insect
No,
person.
I mean,
Omesh is
not-
Jankin.
I don't know
Not
what that
necessarily
is.
an insect, but kind of like, you know what I mean?
What?
Like that.
All right, we
Kind of
just
like
need to move
skinny
on.
and woody. I don't know why. He always kind of looks in my brain.
The question is, what will you do?
I'm gonna. attack the one that's on Omesh with my knife. And that is a 15 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
All right, that is 5 damage. For this
All right.
guy who's attacking Omesh.
The one that attacks Omesh. Takes more damage. He is still there. Seems that it's almost like the void heals them as you are cutting into them. They still bleed, but as you attack them, the gash that was there initially doesn't look as painful as it might have seconds ago. All right, Omesh. You can do it. Whatever it may
Yes,
be,
I
you can do it.
We believe in you.
All right. Initiative -4 for channel time. So
Okay.
it takes 1 second. 3 meters of range. Instantaneously launch this one 10 meters that way off the ship. Difficulty 12, including that +2 of difficulty. What would be this individual's stamina modifier?
The one in front of you?
Mhm.
Its modifier is
Yeah.
0.
Okay, everything evens out. Cool. Great. I rolled a 13. That's a success. They move 10 meters off into the void.
Off into the void. But not until initiative 7.
Initiative 7. Yeah.
Well, luckily, they're next
Uh,
at initiative 9.
so if they hit me, my difficulty goes way up.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So let's see if this guy hits you. As he can tell that you are doing magic. You know what? No. I am gonna be nice. He sees that you have not been able to do magic this entire time and feels that your fat uselessness is so he goes after Bianca because Bianca did just stab him. And he rolled a 10.
Ah.
What is your defense value?
10.
All right. So ties go to defender. So he hits you, but it hits your armor and it glances off. One going for sniffs.
Nope.
Rolled a set. Rolled a 10.
Oh, does that hit my defense?
What is your defense value?
My defense value is 10.
Oh, no. Goes to defender.
Nice. Suck it, dude.
And then the last 2 attacking your guards. That one actually did really well. That one did okay, which is enough to hit him. One of your melee guys goes down in a blaze of glory as he is whipped and flailed. One of the whips lobbing off one of his hands. as he drops to the ground with his weapon, trying to grab it up with the second arm. Another whip comes down, kind of cleaves him down the side as his body slides off and hits the deck. One of the other guards is injured, but much better than his friend. Sniffs, it is your turn.
There. You said there is a guy attacking me, correct?
Yes.
Gonna try to math his face.
He has a sword.
He has a sword. I have math. Oh shit! 14.
That'll do it.
Nice. Take 3 damage, and then take. Oh, I can't see. 3 sanity.
All right, let's see what happens when this guy goes batshit crazy.
Oh, I drove somebody crazy.
Pretty much. These guys have the mental fortitude of an insect. What bad stuff happens at Madness 9? Oh. So as the numbers batter his mind starts to play tricks on him. And immediately he sees himself not on the ship anymore, but in a field of grass. And everything looks beautiful. Nice breeze, sun shining down. And then the numbers start coming from him, roving through the grass. You see it like velociraptors.
Just giant number, like a 2,
Yeah.
just with claws.
And he falls down on the ground as he watches these mental images going through his head, and is now traumatized as he is rolling in the fetal position back and forth for the next 6 days.
Wow.
Sure, you will be able to make easy pickings of him.
Just kind of push him off to the side.
Captain, what would you like your ship to do?
The correct answer
Oh,
to that
boy.
question is just cool shit.
I like the way you think. Yes, cool shit. Yes, of course.
This is
Are
where
we able to move?
This is where your nautical prowess comes in.
Oh yes. My many years of boating experience I do not have.
So your ships are interlocked.
Yes.
Not like that, but the way that it had rammed you, it's kind of, your railings are kind of caught in each other. You can try and steer away. It might break off, some pieces of your boat as you try to tear away from it. Who knows? You could ask the navigator. You could ask the captain.
Wait, he is the captain.
Or the captain of the guard.
look at me. Look, I am the captain.
I didn't vote for you.
I have an idea, but it's mysticism, so that's not probably going to work. As my track record has shown.
I will hear your question or hear your idea.
My idea is forces accelerate it away from the ship. Accelerate the one that has rammed us away from us.
So you're gonna
The
like
exact way.
accelerate the ship and then like put on the brakes and just hope it breaks free and goes forward?
You're gonna try and like deja vu, like drift out of it.
That actually sounds kind of dope.
Does sound pretty dope.
The original idea was just put a hand on it and with mystic prowess push it. out of the ship, just like go down to where it's entered our hull and just kind of go. But I like your idea better.
Calculate what it would require
Hmm.
to
So-
move sails. So like if you're pushing wind into sails,
That is miraculously more difficult to calculate.
let's do it. Do an area. Do like area of
Yeah.
effect.
Area
like-
effect. We'll say 4 meters
Okay.
of diameter. Yeah. Difficulty 10. Is there still that +2?
There is
floating
still a
around.
+2. Yeah.
Total of 12. No.
This
an
isn't for
11.
you to roll.
Oh.
12, right?
Hmm.
Roll a d12 and add 4.
That's an 8
That with the +4?
with the +4.
Okay.
I'm
So-
better at mysticism than whoever that was, apparently.
Your Ord Navigator does have forces. He is enlightened, remember.
I kind of forgot that.
He's not very good at it, but he does have it. So he kind of like does the, tries to push wind into your sails, and it's like a light breeze. You hear the mast groan a little bit, but nothing really happens.
Perhaps with our forces combined. Omesh puts out a hand symbolically to be like, let's work together.
All right.
I don't know what teamwork action this would become for mysticism, but let them be my plan.
We'll figure it out. So, 2 more boarders come over to your ship,
These fuckers.
and it is the Rashagalam's turn. Your remaining 4 archers and 4 sword bearers. By the way, the bad guy's ship is still on fire.
Oh yeah, cool. Nobody's like trying to put those fires out at all.
It's kind of going up, like it's going up the back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, I mean, I guess if this was Pirates of the Caribbean, like they would send a guy with a rope tied around him with a bucket
Right.
and launch him off the back and have him splash it. But
Good luck targeting that. I mean, the swordsmen obviously need to continue to repel boarders, and then yeah, I think that bows and arrows can stop trying to fuck up the ship and like take out guys on the ship as well.
okay. So I will have your bowmen fire at the new arrivals.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a hit. That is going to be an extreme hit for a total of 22. That is a miss. That is a miss.
Guys, what are you doing? Who hired you?
So we will say that 2 of them fire into one, 2 of them fire into the other. And for ease of numbers, I will say that the first 2 hit their mark and the second 2 did not. So the first guy only does 9 damage. Oh, that's sad.
That's
And
sad.
it makes well, it's like, oh yeah, 8 damage, and then minus all their damage reduction. The other guy's like,
Oh.
I got this. He pulls back so hard on his bow.
Oh, just oh man, oh no, oh no.
No, it's good.
Oh.
You roll a 12.
Oh.
So yeah, if you're ever rolling attacks and you roll and you crit, you do get to roll again, and you get cool shit
Oh. Wow.
like damage multipliers.
I like damage multipliers.
So not only does he pull back so hard on his bow, he lets it fly. He only does 22 damage.
Only does 22.
Only.
But it goes through the guy's leg so hard that it catches him, and he does like one of those cool front flips, but he doesn't land it, and he lands on his back.
Oh, poor bastard. I mean, otherwise he was looking pretty awesome.
But just because we love Flair, Ric Flair,
Okay.
as he does this front flip, and he screams out as the arrow goes into his leg. He lands down on the main deck, and a small little shard of wood that was sticking up, perhaps a nail, punctures his buttocks and takes his last point of health.
Oh.
He dies.
That good news.
I'm not gonna let a one hit point one hit point stop you guys. The other two just missed. What about you want the same for the melee guys, or do you want
Oh yeah, repel all borders. Like get those fuckers off our ship.
borders? That is a good hit. That is also a good hit. That is also a good hit. Nice damage. So your remaining three, not including Edward Slug, what was it? Slug Slayer?
Edward Slugbane.
Slugbane, that's what it was. So not including him, but your other three were able to take out another one.
Cool.
Now Edward Slugbane will, of course, Slugbane.
I
And
got high hopes for this guy.
he will hit
Oh, nice. Cool.
and does some decent damage. Thing is far from dying though. Having said that, as it turns and looks, as Edward Slugbane slices into it, it turns around and spits in Edward Slugbane's face. That black mucus that seems to be coming out of his body all over the place, and he failed. Fails so bad that he falls through the floor as it's happening.
Wow.
The planks in the on the deck give way, and the entire slug goes flying into the hold. You hear a loud crash. A couple of scared screams as the sailors that were in the hold, and I don't know what's going on.
Shit, that's not what I wanted to happen with that. I don't want it in the middle of the ship.
It's Bianca's turn.
I am going. How many more guys are left on here?
You have 1, 2, 3.
3.
Yep.
I'm gonna find one of them and I'm gonna stab him.
One of them is technically incapacitated.
That is a 12.
That will hit.
5 damage. I'll stop that one. Get that one out of the way.
Oh, the one that was incapacitated?
Yeah.
All right. So you look at him as he's in the fetal position, rocking on the main deck, and you just come through with your dagger right into the spine, nice and quiet, into the void.
Come out of misery.
All right, Omesh. I believe in you.
I do
Amish,
too.
You can do this.
Bianca doesn't, but I do.
Your belief may be misplaced to Nomesh, but thank you.
Like I said, Bianca doesn't believe in him at all.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see. It is difficulty 15. It will trigger at the beginning of my next turn. But it is a 10 meters worth of acceleration on that ship to get it unlodged from ours.
So you want to speed up the enemy ship.
Push it further away.
Got it.
That's a 10. That's not going to work.
Omesh,
Poor Omesh.
don't you have a reroll or something to like blow on that? Come on, man.
You know what? At this point, I might as well do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well.
Spending one of them. That's a 16. It'll work as
There
long
you
as
go.
I don't get stabbed.
There you go.
Here we go. Finally.
Yay.
Glory is.
After who knows how many rounds.
It's been 3 days. Omesh still has not done mysticism.
So it goes off, and it goes off, you said, at the beginning of your next turn.
Indeed.
All right. This is going to be epic. Captain, I need you to roll me percentile.
That is a 57.
Mm.
Now I need everyone to roll awareness. Observation if you have it, to give you a little bit of a bonus.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Observation would probably be better. But awareness if you don't, I'm not going to penalize you for
11.
having it.
Got an 11.
That is a 5.
That is a 14.
Okay, so Omesh doesn't realize anything. But Sniffs and Bianca, as you've been in the thick of battle, you've been seeing, you've occasionally looked over at the other ship and seen their men run around, trying to set up catapults, trying to put out fires. And Sniffs specifically, Bianca, you now see this perfectly as well. The fire has gone all the way up the back side of this ship and has started to light up where you imagine their void navigator or whoever's steering the ship would be at.
Mm-hmm.
And what Bianca notices first, you have not heard that noise, that howl, ever since the fire was lit.
Oh, really?
And then a couple seconds later, it comes to you as well, Sniffs. You're like, wait, why is this not, why have we not heard this? So then you look around at their ship and you realize that there is a blue monkey looking individual. That seems to be trying to put out this fire that is connected to what can only be described as a giant what are those like a giant record player like was it a Zonophone?
Uh, wait, you mean like
A
a
germaphone?
Yeah.
Germaphone?
a gramophone?
Yeah,
Gramophone, that's the
gramophone.
word.
Yeah. With the big,
What is he trying to air dry it out? Like what? Like blow dry
no,
it?
this apparatus is on fire.
That makes no sense.
Oh, it does.
They were they were using this gramophone.
Oh, that's what makes the noise,
Yes.
and it's on fire.
And it's on fire.
Oh, that's a shame.
Now, for the both of you, I want you to make awareness, only awareness, but with an additional +2.
9.
Sniffs, the sound of battle has kind of drowned this out.
15.
But Bianca hears it loud as day in the opposite direction that you are sailing through this battle. You've started to hear that same sound, but much deeper and much more animal-like.
Oh, actual space void whale.
I just heard the real one.
Does anyone have animal handling?
I do. World's most useful skill.
Oh, Mesh, I just heard the actual whale. We've been hearing it wasn't the real one. They had a recording of it or something.
Omesh, in the middle of channeling, just kind of between gritted teeth, just asks, "What's a recording?"
So give me animal handling with intelligence.
All right.
It's something that the very wealthy have.
That's a 5 total.
What the dude? Throw away that die.
You're like,
throw out.
Save it for mech.
you're like, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
recording. Never heard of it. I'm wealthy. Never heard of it.
Then you're not that wealthy.
Channeling
goes-
stops. Jazz music stops.
The fighting goes
Mid-combat.
on between your entourage and the borders, which they're just horrible. Swing. There we go. All right. One of them is lucky enough to take out another one of your guards, but it is Sniff's turn.
I want to hit blue monkey from a distance.
Blue monkey from a distance. What is the distance on your spell?
Oh, I guess it's in the notes, right?
I think it is. Maybe.
No, it's not. Are limited by wait. No, I don't have a range.
I put it in there. I think it wasn't that far. It was only a couple of meters.
Oh, maybe it's in the actual power.
Nope, I didn't even put it there either. So Your known spell is not good at a distance.
Okay. Boo.
You could try,
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
but it is going to increase your difficulty because that is not a known spell for you. You know it at short distances.
Wow, I didn't realize there. Oh, okay. Okay.
So your difficulty is now 16.
Mind can't work. 21.
Oh, okay. So yes, you hit this blue monkey with mind bullets.
Mind bullets.
And as soon as you do that, go ahead and roll the sanity loss.
Oh, right. 4.
This blue monkey shifts as the sanity draws away, and you see the actual void changeling standing on the deck.
Oh, wait. What? He shifts. What?
But changelings do.
Oh. So wait, he wasn't. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Oh no.
So now you see the void changeling for what it is. Very insectile looking. Like I said, almost branchy. 4 arms. Still has that blue hue. And he turns to you after taking the damage and the sanity lost, claps his hands together. I need everyone to roll willpower.
Hmm. 10.
13.
About to lose my goddamn mind. I got a 5.
Dude.
Throw
That is-
that dice away.
That is enough.
What?
What?
None of you are affected by this immense fear that he pushes. Yes, he pushes out.
He pushes out.
Yes, he pushes out. He
Okay.
pushes out. Your melee guys are okay, and your archers are all right.
Nice. Good job, guys. Good job. Next round's on me.
Your navigator is okay, and captain of the guard is okay.
Cool.
So that leaves us to. This is when your spell would go off, Omish.
Perfect. So that's 10 meters of acceleration for the enemy ship to just get out of here,
All right.
pushing them
So
away.
as the sudden jerk of movement forward, everyone on their main deck loses their footing. Even the captain himself, the changeling, doesn't fall over. He is able to grab onto the wheel. But everyone else on the main deck either falls or falters or trips over someone who has already fallen. Roll me percentile again.
65.
Yes. And now you hear it as well. That oh, and it has gotten much closer than either Sniffs or Bianca had heard before.
Hmm.
You may now roll, now that you hear it, Omesh, you may now roll animal handling plus 4.
$13.
So now that you hear it, this one doesn't really make your ears bleed. Or isn't like on that harmonic level like their device was. But when you put 2 and 2 together, you realize that the sound that they were letting out is more of a like, I'm the bigger, badder thing. Stay away from me. And now that the bigger, badder thing music box isn't working anymore, a bigger, badder thing is coming.
We should pull away. Get away.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get out of here as soon as
You
we
are
can.
now dislodged from the other vessel.
Oh, cool. All right.
Your ship has taken even more damage as it rips up. If it were actually on water, you may be taking in water, but you're in the void. So,
But we might end up in a place that has water.
this is true. If you survive this, you would probably want to make repairs before docking. Your entourage will attack their quarry. Your archers are doing garbage. Your melee guys did okay. Actually, they're able to take out the last melee group is able to take out their last one, so there are only one more order. And then Edward Slugbane pulls out his second sword
Does he go into the hole after
and jumps into the hole. And I shit you not, just rolled a 12
Oh, wow. Okay.
for a total of 20.
Nice. Good job, Slugbane.
Good for you.
Oh, I love exceptional hits. Oh. You guys need to make him as a character.
He is. He's Edward Slugbane.
So Edward Slugbane does he does 30 fucking damage to this thing.
Get the fuck out. Wow.
He rolled a plus 12 on the severity and he rolled ×3 damage.
This NPC is my fucking hero.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. He lives up to his name and
We gave him
His
his
name's Rob.
fucking name.
he lives up to it.
Roll me percentile sniffs.
21.
He does not get hit by any of the acid that splurges out of this thing.
Really? Wow.
Surprisingly, because that thing is dead.
He's Edward Slugbane. Like, he's not going to be harmed by something like a snail.
He didn't kill it by
Slug.
much, but that was enough to do it.
He's impervious to slugs.
However, the acid that it is extruding is now eating into the bottom of your ship.
Have to repair that somehow.
And it is Bianca's turn. There is only one border left.
I think we all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stab him. $14 to hit.
That will hit.
Uh, 4 damage.
Not enough to take him down. He is damaged. Omesh. Your
Right.
spider senses tingle as your enlightenment void cognizance goes off. There is something really fucking big coming. As if you imagine the vessel being gargantuan, there is something equally as large coming this way. Its speed is much faster than the ship was.
Okay. I will be using the reduce increase phenomenon for forces to increase the sound of my voice massively. Potency 6.
Okay.
Will take 1 round for me to do. And will last for 9 seconds after it's ready. Or after it's done. So that is a total of 12 plus 2 if the other mystic is still...
The other mystic
Doing their
is
thing.
not doing their thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. 21 for Omesh's massive voice. I'm now making this a known signature phenomenon for Omesh later.
The voice. We've just rolled into Dune.
I mean, David Lynch's Dune.
All right, so that will go into effect at the beginning of the next or beginning of your next turn.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, bud.
The remaining interloper will attack Bianca as he calls for aid. Oh, that was a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Got lucky on that one. What's your armor? Or your defense value? Like 10?
Yeah.
Oh, you got real lucky. So you're gonna take 3 damage as this whip crunches into your. This is piercing.
Oh, is this one of them chain? Wait, what's the thing that I have?
You have something similar.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a blade, chain blade whip.
Cool shard whip. That's what it is. Shard whip. Hey, bud.
Yeah, as this kind of crunches into your rib cage, and it hits you so hard in the stomach that your eyes almost bulge out a little bit. As the pain, you just kind of collapse to the floor, out of breath, and you almost start to feel like you're about to throw up. Like it hits you so hard. I need you to roll. Actually, I don't need you to roll anything. I need Omesh and Sniffs to roll willpower.
9.
That's a nat 1 out of me. That's a 3.
Come on, dude. What the fuck? Get them dice in line.
Put it in jail.
Yes, so as Bianca is making these like heaving, gurgling noises on the ground.
Just a question. That 3 damage. Was that affected by my damage reduction?
Yep.
Okay. So that
gets through.
Yeah. So.
Gets...
So 3 damage.
Yes. You got, like I said, you got lucky. He had a multiplier of 3 and rolled 1 damage. But yes, as you see Bianca kind of like retching and a little bit of blood and gurgly comes out of her mouth and hits the deck, you're like, Even though you've seen bodies chopped up during this whole battle, that weird gurgling noise is enough to throw Omesh into like a little bit of disgust. And you don't want to be anywhere near this interloper, and you are feared by him.
Yeah, come on, let's lock it up.
But Sniffs, it is your turn. One last interloper,
Um,
or a ship full of interlopers that is now quickly moving away from your vessel.
he's gonna bark an order at the Ord Navigator to like move us in any fucking direction other than where that ship's going.
Roll me a D8.
What is the D8? Oh, that's the D8. 2.
So you start to head off in a northeast direction away. So pretty much you were going straight, and now you're kind of both peeling off from each other.
Okay.
And this is where the gloriness happens. I was hoping that you were going to stay on course. Damn you.
Uh-oh.
Because just as you peel off, all of you hear that as this strange, almost pillowcase. If a pillowcase was
All right, you're
gargantuan.
gonna have to screenshot this because already the description.
It's a flying pillowcase.
Yeah. Do we have a picture of this?
Let me get one. Now that I think about it, it doesn't even look like a pillowcase.
This fucking game and its creatures just pillowcase. What?
Yes, it's a pillowcase. It's just the first thing that came to my head. A pillowcase. Is that the right button? And pillowcase.
Yeah, that's like if a pillowcase then grew like squid legs. Yeah. Yeah.
So you see this coming
like a shredded
past your
pillowcase.
bow. Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a shredded pillowcase.
All right. Yeah, I get it. I'm there. All right.
So it
Cool.
comes up just past your bow as you're peeling off. And because the pirate ship no longer has its deep devourer, repellent music anymore, it is going for the easiest prey, which is probably the ship that's on fire. And you see this thing just take an entire chunk out of the side of their boat.
Poor bastards.
As men go flying off, some falling straight down where gravity has no hold in the void, some peeling off like stray asteroids. And this thing just keeps going.
Wow.
I was hoping you were going to stay straight.
No, fuck that noise.
But it is coming around for another bite.
Against them or us?
Against you. It is
Right.
it is coming around.
Has my mystic phenomenon gone off yet?
It would have gone
increased
off like right
levels.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Omesh screams at a potency increased yell. Just increased massively. So with our arbiter's permission, I would like to effectively steal the mind potency 6 power of causing intense fear in everything that heard me, if possible.
Okay, he's gonna go.
Rating 19 fear effect with this massive yell.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. All right. Fear effect. Got it. Willpower roll. It has no willpower.
Oh. Ooh. Well, sucks to be
Is that
that
a-
thing.
-1. No, -3.
Minus
roll-
3 has no willpower.
And it rolled a 1. -3, so -2.
The
So-
highest rating thing on the fear table is being paralyzed. So
So Omesh is, hey, or however, hey,
oh yeah, I enjoyed the hey
hey.
made so loud that it rattles the boat.
So somewhere on the internet, someone is going to be like, "Oh my God, that guy just made the Minecraft villager noise at decibel 9,000 and scared a monster stiff."
Wow.
I've never played Minecraft, so
Yeah.
that just sounds like a 1940s gangster. Yeah.
And yes, this deep devourer goes paralyzed. However, it did have enough speed that it's just kind of now floating past your ship. Again, like a rogue asteroid as it just tumbles past you. I need all three of you to roll percentile.
Oh. 24.
2. What is going on?
Can't get above a 6 tonight, can you?
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
So seeing this, none of your crew get feared as the deep devourers have a fear effect all on their own. So none of them are feared. And strangely enough, because of your ridiculously low rolls, the boy, the one on the ship, the boy, yells out from the crow's nest. And yells down that there is a current, a fast current.
Ooh.
And the oared navigator turns and you get a full pull. So I need one of you to roll for the navigator to see how many days you knock off of this thing.
What do we got to it?
You are going to add 6.
Add 6?
Yep. D12 plus 6.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, roll me another D12.
Do I add anything to that?
Nope, just D12.
7.
So if you effectively just knocked 7 days off of your remaining 10.
Nice.
Nice.
So 3 days.
Yeah.
Nice.
Welcome to the
Yeah, the-
void, where distance and time make no sense.
I like
They
it.
don't need to. whatever. Just roll with it.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm excited for next week now.
Yes. Hopefully you will make it to your destination. And with that, I think we will call it there, since we have scared to death giant carnivorous shredded pillowcases, defeated a pirate ship by shenanigans, and let us not forget, have many holes in your ship. So let's hope next week, before you reach your destination, we get some of these repairs underway. Or not. I mean, you could just arrive.
No, I
and
think we need to repair the ship.
It's completely up to you guys. But yes, that was fun.
Very cool.
Yeah, I didn't know how I was gonna do the Void Pirates, but I think it worked out all right.
I dig it.
Yeah, I think I discovered like what career I want in life, and I want to be a void pirate.
Be a Void Pirate.
That's second behind my other choice of being a lich vampire queen. Lich vampire pirate queen.
There you go.
What are
2
you?
in 1.
A 90s kid playing Diablo? Like
No, this particularly in D&D, the Demon Lord Demogorgon, one of his generals is a vampire lich pirate queen. And I'm like, that's what I want to be. I want to be.
all right.
Okay. Well, next Tuesday we will continue our journey and have the final episode in hopes of landing safely on the shores of our destination. But who knows? Nobody knows. Only the void knows. But if you guys are looking for other terrifying tales on our channel, there are many. Allow me to list them off for you. We have Cult Divinity Lost that happens on Sundays. I do believe there is one more episode of Delta Green.
No, I think it's done.
No, it's done.
Pretty sure.
My mistake.
Maybe
I
not.
think there is one more.
I think there's one more. If not, make sure you guys check out our schedule and find out if I'm lying or not, which I probably am. I'm horrible at making changes.
Dwayne's a liar.
I'm a liar.
That's all we need to know.
But I do know that we have Mythos World late Monday nights. We also... Oh, no, that's not in there. I gotta take that out. There is Changeling the Lost, the second part of a 3-shot that is going to be followed up by Pathfinder Undying on Thursdays. You have Masks of Nya on Fridays. And then SCP the RPG late Saturday nights. However, there are many awesome adventures for you to share with us as well, including Scarred Lands with the second season of Draco Genesis on Fridays, D&D Usurpers of Ruination, a Legends of Runeterra story on Saturdays, Plain Gia, run by our own Kisama on Sundays. That is a 5e prehistoric, very Ark-like,
very dope
setting. And of course, we have our own Space Lord running One Ring. The One Ring.
The One Ring.
The one and only ring. On Wednesdays. I sadly did not get to listen to it. I watched it, but I was uploading that day. So I am excited to see past the 0 session.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I'm ready. I'm excited to see the story.
Should be exciting.
But there are many other shows that you can watch. So again, check out our calendar. Make sure that you guys check out all the fun stuff we are watching. And of course, visit our webpage, warpletales.com, to see all of our social media links, recaps, maybe, and links to our partners and affiliates.
Eventually. Let's say eventually.
Check them out, purchase awesome stuff, and support us all in the same process. But players, let the audience know the next time that they can catch you and the cool things you do outside the show.
Yes. Hello, I've been Omesh, the Furious Mystic. I'm also Kisama. You can find me on Twitter at TrueKisama. And you can find me in a bunch of different shows here. Most importantly for me, playing Gia on Sundays, which I run. It's a blast. They fought dinosaurs. They almost died. It's great.
Hi, my name is Ray Alexa. Tonight I have been playing your very stabby Bianca Westmore. And you can see me again on Saturday playing The Legends of Runeterra, where I play a bard named Glory St. Clair, who is not down to do crimes. She's a very classy lady, but she won't stop you from committing crimes either. And then you can see me again here next Tuesday for the finale of this game.
Hey there, I'm at Space Lord PJs. Tonight I played Sniff's The Fine Grass. Apparently, what is not a bosun? Shit. Anyway, doesn't matter.
A yeoman?
A yeoman. Maybe it's a yeoman. Barking orders and taking over the ship like freaking Captain Number 2. Yeah, watch us tomorrow playing Free Leagues, The One Ring. We'll dip into the story. We'll also learn how Journey works in the game, so that'll be fun. And should be exciting.
That's like journey as in
it's literally
going
like
on a journey, not the group journey.
Right. So if you've ever played a video game like an RPG where it's like, okay, you're going to go from point A to point B and it has that like whole map mechanic where you're traveling and you need to have certain people in certain like positions to do things. It's that. And you move a square and it's like, okay, you successfully made the square. Oh no, you're fucking lost. Like that sort of thing.
So it's like Pathfinder Kingmaker map.
Yeah, it's like that basically. But you're not on a rail. You're basically like, we're going to try to go this direction. Nope, you went south instead of north. Shit. Okay, well, we're going to try it. We're going to do better next time.
Fun.
Yep, should be fun.
Now, normally, I would say, now it's time for the Ride or Die fans. It's vote time. But you know what? It's the season finale. We're doing it raw.
Oh.
No voting today. Whatever votes you have.
No. Fuck you. I want to vote for Edward Slugbane.
Edward Slugbane.
Yes.
I'd also vote for Edward.
See? There you go.
Samesies.
All right. We will see what Edward Slugbane does in the final episode.
Gets 3 rerolls, apparently. That's what he does.
I'm going to have to... This is going to be the second character in any Black Void game where I have had to create an NPC that has real stats.
Nice.
First it was Rashu Magoo, and now it's Edward Slugbane.
I mean, he might make it. Might be worth, Cool. I'm excited.
Right, yeah. So be on the lookout for Snicker Snacks Monthly.
Now, who would win in a fight, Rashu Magoo or Edward Slugbane?
I don't know.
Vote in chat now.
Yeah, vote in chat now. Rashu Magoo or Edward Slugbane. But yes, now that is all said and done, we must depart our side of the cosmos and return to Earth. But before we will do that, remember all you guys get to 3 experience points for participating.
Cool.
And at the end of the chapter, we will get a lot of interesting stuff, mainly because you guys have been in the void. So some enlightenment will come your way, along with some wash stuff.
Cool.
But yes, make sure you guys check us out next week to see the season finale, where all kinds of weird shit's gonna happen. But until then, beware of the void and things that may be in it, like carnivorous shredded pillowcases. Good night.
Okay.